I tend to go for older men because I just don't like to babysit, confessed Joni, who is 32 years old and also older than Chloe. Dylan Yandel, a co-star from 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 7, advised Chloe at the tell-all to just take the money and run, which the podcast's presenter Mary Payne found amusing. Really? Right. Money is money, Chloe observed. He and his fiancée Patia Phillips took the most positive perspective on it. And even Greta admitted, I probably had one too at one point, girl. And I said, good. Mary admitted that Joni was attempting to make her feel ashamed for it. Now that I can truly explain myself and nobody cuts anything out, that scenario probably occurred during the first few weeks that I met Joni, for the sake of timeline, Chloe said. And we were at my apartment, because I used to rent an apartment, and this was more or less right after my vacation era. Joni was reading messages between me and my ex while I was in the shower and my phone was on my bed. The sugar daddy alluded to was indeed Chloe's former lover, as she confirmed. I've known my ex forever. Regretfully, we're still very close, and he was just saying, oh, you should get that. His background is from a wealthy household, Chloe said. You should get this and you should get that, he said. We were simply talking, and he had covered the cost of one of my flights back home. However, Joni and I were not truly in a relationship. When Joni had gone through her phone at a time when they weren't officially exclusive, Chloe was astonished. She repeated, he went through my phone and found it. This probably happened less than 3 weeks into my relationship with Joni. And it simply went out of control. He said, I can't be with someone who's old and having someone send them money. However, Chloe quipped that Joni is, actually older, than this guy. How is this happening? I thought. The fight was brief, and then it came up on the tell-all. Wow, you have to make things up because you have nothing on me, I said, according to Chloe. First of all, I said, how dare you attack my company? Never. I mean, I would, but I didn't. I'd likely throw some stuff out there as well if I had that many individuals furious at me, Chloe admitted. However, it's difficult to remember timelines of events when filming. Just because it's beneficial to the narrative and it did happen, you wind up bringing in old items. It's a drama. As a result, I don't believe that many people are aware that a lot of this material wasn't shot during our filming. Even though Chloe claimed it was so long ago, Joni just wanted to escape. He was probably like, it's been such a long time ago, but here we go. Chloe said. Joni and Chloe had to rehash their explosive breakup in Aruba on part 1 of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Ways Season 7 tell-all. When Chloe was living with him in Aruba, Joni was asked to explain how he had cheated on her with the nude images he had gotten from another woman. As a result, Joni switched gears and bombed. Chloe lied about a lot of things, Joni stated. I went through her phone and discovered a conversation with bank payments, money being sent to her. This one man sent her over $20,000 in many transactions. Chloe had a sugar daddy that was basically sending her money, he continued. Joni stated that he had seen some nasty, pornographic texts in which Chloe was being a whore or a prostitute. The worst thing, according to Joni, was that Chloe was only doing it for the rush and didn't even need the money. Following the discovery of those letters, Joni stated that he had zero trust in Chloe. This guy is around Chloe's age, and they were formerly in a relationship, as she described. I'm sorry that a man wanted to send me money, said Chloe. Chloe, he was not your age. Joni replied, he was above 40. However, Chloe maintained that the man is 34 years old and that she wasn't dating this sugar daddy during her relationship with Joni. After returning to Boston, however, Chloe met up with this guy in the United States, according to Joni. I was allowed to have a relationship with him before your ass. I can't help that he wants to send me cash. Since you didn't have the cash to cover it, someone had to pay the bills, Chloe screamed. He would send me money for my nails, for my hair, and he would send me flowers. Chloe went on to say about her sugar daddy. However, claiming that he paid me for sex is insane. Joni expressed his dislike for the fact that his girlfriend's lifestyle was funded by another man, and he said it appeared that Chloe was enjoying it for a psychotic adrenaline rush. In the tell-all interview, Chloe stated that Joni was to blame for his ruined reputation because he was the one who had made the mistake in the first place. Sean Robinson, the show's host, was told by Chloe that she shouldn't be held responsible for it. I didn't screenshot the stuff on her phone and attempt to tarnish her name, no matter how enraged I was when I discovered it, Joni said.